Hey folks, it's me here, Tanisha at a So I just came back from Miami yesterday. I am exhausted. My hair probably looks crazy. I'm sitting up here sending out emails, setting up, a couple of teammates, doing a couple of calls, coaching calls, getting my coaching, students on board for my class that will be starting on, July 20 ninth at 9:30 p.m. guys. So this video today that I want to talk about is don't let friends borrow money. Now if you are a person that has a job and you're living check to check, or you're on welfare and you're living month to month, you don't have any money to lend friends. Okay, now what happens with friends feel that if you have the money to be able to lend them, that you really don't need the money. And 9 times out of 10, friends do not pay the money back. I have experienced that. Now I have some friends who, well, one friend that I have let borrow $100 and she gave it back to me with no problem. Now I had other friends that I let borrow a little $40, a little $50, $60, $80, and they never gave it back to me. So, now as, as I'm growing as a person, as I'm growing, to be better and, to become more, when people see me making money, online and, having, getting checks on stage, and I created over $150,000 for myself, online, right from my kitchen table, right from my sofa. People think that, okay, well, Tanisha has money. She can pay for me for this. She can let me borrow money. So, what happens is when my friends start talking about, they lost money or they need money, for this, or they might want, to do that, or they don't have money to go out, I don't even say anything, because what people truly think is that, because you have money, that you're supposed to give them their money, give them your money. It doesn't work like that. My father told me when I was a little kid that don't ever let people borrow, and don't borrow money from people. He said that's the most disgusting habit that you can ever have. He said that if you're a grown person, you should have money. And if you are a grown person asking another grown person for their money, that is a nasty habit, because money is intimate. People like to hold their money in a chest, and a bra, and in a underwear, in a pants, whatever. So that's kind of like intimate, to people. And for someone to ask to borrow money, that's kind of like invading people's privacy. So I don't borrow money from people, and I don't let people borrow money. I don't care if you're on your last dime. I don't care if you, are you can't do this. You don't have a light. You can't see anything, guys, because the world is filled with abundance, guys. Every one of my friends, everybody, my family knows that I make money from home. Now, I am willing to show them how to make money from home. I am willing to show them how to start their own business where they won't have to ask anyone for money, where they won't have to, ask anyone for a dollar or a dime every single month. Because what happens is when you borrow money, now you got to pay it back. And the only thing you're going to do is borrow money again. So it's this cycle that never ends and continues to go, and you never stop to say, damn, I need to do something different. I don't want to keep borrowing money from this friend, that friend, this aunt, my mother, my cousin, my grandmother, my boyfriend, this new girl that I got. It's a disgusting habit, guys, and you want to have your own money, don't you? Don't you want to have your own money where you don't have to borrow, where you don't have to steal, where you don't have to pawn your jewelry? I was at that point in my life where I had to pawn jewelry. I was selling stuff just to make money or just to get money. And that became very depressing for me, because I said, you know what? There's more to life than, buying myself a nice ring, and then, 6 months later I got to pawn it. Or, buying myself a phone, and then next 3 4 months or next year I gotta sell it, on eBay. Guys, you want to move forward, in your life. I don't let people borrow money, guys. This is how I continue to have more money. And I don't borrow money from people. Now I might borrow, maybe a 20 or a 30, maybe if I'm going to the store or something, or if I have $100 bill and I don't have a 20, I may borrow a 20 or maybe even $5 from my grandmother, or my husband. But guess what, guys? I give it right back to them. And I'm not into that mindset of pretty much having other people's money that are already broke, guys. So I don't want nobody borrowing money from me. I don't care how much money I have. I've worked for that money. I made sure I worked for that money, guys. And if you are one of my friends that's locally that's watching this, guys, I will not let you borrow money because you can see that I am making money from home, and I can show you exactly how to do this step by step, especially if you're in New York. We can do this step by step. You can come to my house. We can go to the mall. We can actually do this step by step, one on one thing. Okay, so that you won't have to be worrying about, where your next money. You need money for gas. You need money for this. You need money for that, guys. When you can create a whole bunch of money right from home, guys. So this is Tanisha at amillionairemom.com. So that was my video for today. And today is day 24 or 25 of the video challenge. So I'm going to upload this and put it inside my group. So, my team can see this, guys. But if you are following me, go to amillionairemom.com so that you won't ever have to, ever have to borrow money from no Tom, Dick, and Harry, Sue, Lynn, and Clit, grandmother, aunt, uncle, or whoever, guys. See you in the next video. Have a great day.